The millionaire who faked his death for love. Before the world called him Vincent Harrow, he was just Jamie Lennox, a bright, broke kid from Manchester with an obsession for invention and a fear of being ordinary. By 30, he had become a millionaire through his startup, a voice tech empire that revolutionized communication for the deaf. But money had changed him. Or perhaps it revealed him. The boardroom swallowed his soul, and the champagne never washed away the loneliness. Then he met Alina. She was a linguist, volunteering at one of his foundation events. Fluent in 7 languages, she didn't recognize him at first. Or perhaps she pretended not to. She laughed at his dry jokes and challenged his ego. She told him, "You speak in code, but your heart's on mute." For the first time, Vincent felt seen. Not for his money, but for his silences. They fell in love quietly, away from cameras, in rented cabins and roadside diners. He wanted to marry her, but his empire was crumbling. A scandal he hadn't caused was circling his company. Paparazzi, lawsuits, betrayal from his co-founder. One night, on a remote island off Croatia, Alina asked, half laughing, "If you could disappear, would you?" He didn't laugh back. 2 weeks later, Vincent Harrow's yacht was found wrecked off the coast of Sicily. No body was recovered. His death was ruled accidental. But Jamie Lennox was alive. He had used a back door in his own company's data systems to vanish. Offshore accounts. Altered records. He left everything behind, including Alina, who believed he was gone forever. For 2 years, he lived in obscurity, working under different names as a mechanic, a fisherman, even a translator for aid workers. The silence taught him who he really was, a man who built machines to talk, but never learned how to listen. Then one day, in Lisbon, he saw her, Alina, sitting alone, reading. He walked past. She didn't look up. Later, he left a note tucked in her book. "Code cracked. I miss you. Jay." She found him that night, by the sea. No yelling, just a long silence, and then quietly, "You died without asking me if I'd come with you." He nodded, tears breaking the mask. "So what now?" she asked. "Now," he said, "I start again. Not as Harrow, not as Lennox. Just me. With you, if you'll let me." She took his hand. But their second beginning wasn't easy. Alina wrestled with the betrayal, even as she loved him. Jamie, stripped of power and wealth, struggled to believe he was worth a second chance. They moved to a quiet village in Galicia, where they ran a modest language school for immigrant children. Jamie built learning devices from salvaged tech, while Alina taught poetry through Portuguese folk songs. One day, a journalist recognized Jamie. An article was published. "Tech mogul found alive in Spain." The world came knocking. But Jamie didn't run. Instead, he held a press conference and told the truth, not to win sympathy, but to set a final boundary with his past. He ended with a line that echoed through headlines. "I faked my death to find my life, and I found it in a woman who saw me when I didn't know who I was." They didn't lose the school. In fact, it grew. Families from across Europe sent their children to learn from the man who disappeared and the woman who forgave. He had lost the world. But maybe, just maybe, he had found himself.